The moment we turn to withdraw, the Reaper rushes at us. Her scythe glints as it slashes through the darkness, and the black miasma flows after her like it's her wake. Yuela deflects her attack somehow and prepares to face her. The Reaper slices through the air effortlessly, without a shred of hesitation or fear. Yuela, you can't do this! Leave here to me. She parries the Reaper's scythe again and tries to counterattack. Her sword strikes the Reaper, and for a moment, it looks like the sky has been cut in half. The Reaper's hood shakes, and for a moment, I can see the Reaper's real face beneath it. For a split second, Yuela stares straight at her, stunned. Ah, come back. You're... As she stands frozen, the Reaper swings her scythe again. Yuela, look out! Hey! Emulita's magical shot stops the Reaper for a moment. I take the chance and tackle Yuela to the ground. The scythe chases after us. I can feel the chill of the metal nearly touch the back of my neck. The Reaper looks down at us on the ground. Yuela shakes me off of her angrily and steps toward the Reaper. You, what of your blade? It is our life! The Reaper turns to Yuela with cold, dead eyes. And then, after a moment, she starts fading backward. Yuela quickly chases after her, slashing at her again. But her sword passes the Reaper without any effect. She floats toward the depths of the dungeon. To think you have fallen this far. But fortune is with you today. Prepare yourself. Stop it! We can't go after her. I grab Yuela from behind and stop her. Let go of me. I must go after her. It looks like the Reaper is grinning fearlessly. And like she's sneering at Yuela for trying to chase her, she disappears into the dungeon. The miasma and chill fades with her. In moments, all signs of her are completely gone. Everybody breathes a sigh of relief. Only Yuela is biting her lip and looking frustrated. Why did you stop me? She lashes out angrily at me. This is as far as I can go at my rank. I have to obey the guild's laws. Yuela swallows her frustration and sheaths her sword. I've never seen her so openly emotional before. She must know something about that Reaper. But she didn't the first time we encountered her. Yuela only realized it after seeing her face. What's the connection between the two of them? As I'm contemplating that, someone unexpected appears from inside the dungeon. Ah. Don't move. Ah, what is it this time? Laguna's standing there. Once he sees that it's us, he lowers his weapon and sighs. What? You guys? That's our line. Don't surprise us like that. I thought we were about to be attacked. Well, sorry for that. More importantly, it's dangerous here. You should leave. The Reaper's already gone. Laguna's look changes. You really met her again? She fled into the dungeon. I cannot believe you. Well, it's likely for the best if the Reaper is gone. I will give up as well. Oh yeah, did you meet an injured alchemist on your way here? Yeah, we ran into him. He should have made it out by now. I see. That's a relief. From the tone of his voice, I finally realized it. Ah, I see. You were the young alchemist that helped him. That's a little disappointing. I risked my life coming in here and you all beat me to it. I can't go past here, but what about you? Are you going to go after her? No, I give up. If she's retreated, then she intends to not be found right now. I also have to collect the body. I freeze for a moment. That injured alchemist did say that he had a companion with him who was killed. Laguna may have been looking for his body, and that's how we got ahead of him. Let us help. No, I am fine. This is a job that was entrusted to me. I'll see you later. Laguna nods and goes back down the passage he came from. We should leave too. Let's. Everyone starts heading for the exit except Yuella, who stands still, clearly frustrated. What's the connection between her and the Reaper? I think it's better if I don't ask her right now. I don't think she'll tell me. I'll try asking her once she's settled down. You too, Yuella. Yeah. We decide to head straight back to the city. We go to the bar, and once again, it's full of alchemists talking about the Reaper. Some of the alchemists heard I was involved. They talk to me, compliment me, and look at me with envy. I finally free myself after a while and get a chance to talk to the old man. You seem pretty popular. He laughs proudly. I smile back at him, but inside, I'm grimacing. I can't believe we've encountered the Reaper twice and came back alive both times. Nobody else can say that. I want to know how too. Laguna, back already? Finish your job? Yeah, I delivered his body safely to his family. I see. I'm sorry. How are you finding the Reaper, and how are you surviving it? It can't just be coincidence. I wish I knew too. Yuella's face appears in my mind. What if it wasn't chance? The Reaper was after us. No, after Yuella. Whatever it is, I know that we still can't beat her yet. It seems not. Some people are jealous of you, and others are impressed that you fought her off twice. But at the same time, there are also those who think you're a coward for running twice. Laguna smiles cynically. Well, I can't argue with that. It's fine. If you regret it, then get better and do it right the next time. That's a Yuidoran alchemist. There are more people hunting the Reaper now too. Someone is going to defeat her eventually. But you're praying that nobody beats her before you, right? What? Aren't you just talking about yourself? Laguna and I both laugh. After wishing each other luck, we say goodbye. Well, fun times that was. Oh boy. First, I need to picture a thing. What did I... Where's Swift? And... what was the gloves? Right, the gloves. Okay, Shardy... what's it? Holy gloves, blue. And I think Ott. Yeah, this is what Ott has on. Alrighty. This is the... Yes, no, we're not doing that just yet. Turn to the city. Rosanna's pretty amazing. We can't compare to her no matter what we do. And she's a mother too. That makes her even more amazing. Her husband, Rudenstern, died, and she had to raise her daughter alone while becoming Lord and a Master Alchemist. That reminds me, aren't you the only one here who's ever seen her daughter? I've met her. She has long silver hair, just like Rosanna, and quiet like a doll, just like a real princess. I wish I could meet her too. Nah, there's no way. She was born really sick, so she's always shut in their home. Poor girl. I see. Rosanna must be sad too. She probably wanted to pass things on to her daughter. Seriously, but I feel bad for her daughter too. What's life like that got to be like? Your entire life is decided for you. That would suck. Seriously. Luna. Oh, so this is Laguna's workshop. It's not so different from mine, right? As we're talking in the street, Laguna walks out. Welcome. Oh, it's you. Hmm? Is that... Hello. What are you studying right now? Will, what are you doing? I don't remember giving you permission to visit my workshop. I'm interested in seeing workshops besides my own. Hey, what's that over there? That's something I'm studying. Please don't touch it. If I can't touch it, will you show me a little bit about it? As long as you listen to me, it can be dangerous to handle. That's right. Non-alchemists should be careful around things like this. You should too. Oh, you've got some pretty good materials. What do you use this for? Did you come to visit me or to get in my way? It looks like this part moves. If you reinforce it, can you use it to fight? It looks like he's preparing to add magic to it too. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks amazing. This is really cool. I want to fight with it. Don't even consider doing anything reckless. Will, isn't that enough for you too? I think I picked some ideas up. I can use these as a reference for myself. You two are the exact same. Eh? Will and I are. Laguna, you've always been a weird guy, but now I'm really convinced of it. Poor Laguna. Yuella walks in while I'm working. When she sees that I'm resting, she grabs my hand and pulls me to my feet. Do you have time? Then come. Hey, what's the matter? Despite how confused I am at her unusual behavior, I let her pull me out of the house. What are you doing? Hurry up and run. I'm still focused on her grabbing my hand and stammer for anything to say. Her hand is softer than I imagined. Like a swordsman's hand, it is very strong, but it's still soft, just like a girl's. Yuella keeps pulling me along through a crowd. What's going on? What's the big hurry about? She was apparently defeated. She? I'm startled. She? You mean the Reaper? Now I'm nervous. When? By who? I don't know, but I heard people talking about it in the bar, so I came and got you. Yuella tugs me forward again. We soon arrive at the bar. It's packed full of alchemists. The crowd seems concentrated in the corner. I can barely pick out someone talking there through all the noise. Every now and then a cheer goes up. Were we too late? Yuella mutters and looks around the edges of the crowd for a way in. But it's packed tight. It's impossible to see who's at the center of it. There's nothing we can do. Eventually we go see the old man at the counter. Hey there. Welcome. Good timing. We just got a bit of good news. That the Reaper was defeated. Oh, so you know already. That alchemist over there claims to have beaten it. I see. I wish I had been the one to have defeated her. I know Laguna will be depressed about this too. I order my usual ale and watch the crowd for a little while. Yuella continues standing quietly at the edge of it. Well, I guess it's okay, right? Everything should be okay now. She doesn't answer me. There'll be other chances to become famous. I'm mostly just talking to myself, but Yuella reacts. What is it? Nothing can take its place. She mutters it, chagrined. There's a clatter of footsteps and a small girl jumps into sight. Ah, here you are. You heard she was defeated. Emilita scowls and grumbles angrily. Seems like it. Aww. Her shoulders slump. The crowd thins little by little. Eventually one man emerges from inside it. He pushes his way through the remaining people and approaches the counter. Man, I'm parched. Let's have a celebratory toast. Old man, let's have an ale. The man takes the mug from him with a huge grin and then takes a huge swig. Great. Beer after work is the best. The man's grinning from ear to ear. He glances at Yuella and Emilita, chuckles pridefully, and then turns to me. Strange people. They your friends? His arrogant eyes lock with mine. Well, I'm not surprised that he's full of himself after accomplishing this. It's nothing to lose my head over. This sucks. It feels like he's looking down on us. Emilita whispers quietly to me. She'd normally be really mad now, but she's keeping a cool head too. This is a big deal. I heard you beat the Reaper. Is that true? Yeah, I'm that strong. Don't tell me you were going after it too, were you? Yeah, well, a little. Too bad for you. I got to it first. Ha 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 ha. He takes another swig of his beer. You have proof. Eh? He suddenly looks serious and stares at Yuella. After a moment, he laughs again. Man, what are you suspicious for? Fair enough. Without proof, I wouldn't believe me either. Here's your proof. The man takes a purple gem out of his pocket. There's a dark feeling coming off the gem, like a black and sickly miasma flowing out of it. Whoa, that's disgusting. Emilita trembles like she's cold and falls back a step. Let me see that. Whoa there, no touching. This is important research material. He pulls it back and laughs at Yuella as he stuffs it back into his pocket. You know, I'm going to use this to make something amazing. Later. The man grins again and leaves the bar. Bleh. Emilita makes a face at the man's back. When she turns back to us, she lets out a big sigh. Aw, I wanted to meet that Reaper and make sure. Now I can't. Make sure of what? Huh? No, just talking to myself. She tries to laugh it off, but she's obviously depressed now. He was lying. Yuella utters that, surprising both of us. He may not know he was lying, but it was not the truth. What do you mean? You'll have to explain this one.
あの男は本当だと思っているかもしれないが、あの男が倒したのはおそらく私たちが見た死神ではない。
You may believe it's true, but what he defeated was not the Reaper that we encountered. How do you know?
男が持っていたもの、あれは死神のものではない。
What that man had did not belong to the Reaper.
そうだった？同じような気配がしたよ。ユイラって魔法のことわかるの？
Eh? Really? Didn't it feel the same though? You know about its magic?
魔法のことはわからん。だが違うものだ。
I don't know about magic, but it was not the same. How can you tell? I try to ask her cautiously. How can she be so sure? Emilite is an experienced mage and she couldn't sense any differences.
あれはあいつの持ち物ではない。
That did not belong to her. The way she says that worries me. It sounds like she really does know a lot about that Reaper. Say, Yuella, do you know about that Reaper?
あれは私の敵だ。
She is my enemy. I swallow very carefully. Her voice is quiet, but it cuts through the air like a knife.
そっか。じゃあ、まだ諦めなくていいんだ。
I see. Then it's still too soon to give up. Emilita perks up again, and Yuella visibly reaffirms her devotion to her duty. Several days later, just like Yuella said, it was revealed that the man had not defeated the Reaper after all. There were more victims. Even so, nobody called that man a liar. He did find something intimately connected to her. Maybe by studying it, someone could find a way to beat her. The difference now is that she's a step ahead of everybody else. Still, some people are happy that she's back because it's another chance. Others are trembling in fear again. Oh boy. I've improved my workshop and store, and my reputation has been rising. I had a lot of trouble when I ran into that Reaper, but I've been able to handle all the areas open to me. I might be able to pass the guild's promotion exam to become a tradesman alchemist. Tradesman is the first real rank for those seeking to make their living as alchemists. Since it's the most general class of alchemists, it's also where most of them are. If I get promoted to that, I'll graduate from being a complete rookie and make it into the rank most people belong to. Well, I did hear that you need to perform some kind of distinguished service. I'm not sure I've done that yet. Anyway, there's no use overthinking it. I'll put together the documents I need and go talk to Rosanna about it. Which, it was already there before, it didn't change, did it? Proceed with the thing. Yep, okay, nothing changed. Return. As you first, do I have anything new? No. Is that... No, I don't think I'll save just in case. Just in case. Okay, it's not. Yuella and I walk out to a nearby forest together. We walk aimlessly alongside a riverbed through the serene woods. You said you were born in the mountains. Do places like this make you a little homesick? Yuella looks around the area quietly.
懐かしい。
Homesick, huh? She mutters quietly with a faraway look. She's staring at a sunbeam coming in through the branches. I watch her face. She does look lonely, but also noble. I wonder what she's thinking about right now. She's probably remembering what her home looks like. I'm used to this forest, but I guess it must be different from the ones where you're from. She looks at me.
私の国では里山という。
The forest was my home.
田園と小川と木造の家屋と手入れされた林。それは私たちの暮らしそのものだ。
Fields, brooks, wooden houses, protected forests. That is how we live our lives. Oh? I nod and try to imagine the view. but I've barely ever left Uedora and the area around it. I can't picture it at all. Uedora is all that I can imagine, only the forests and mountains around here. I watch her as we continue walking. How does it feel for her to be so far from home? Just why did she come to Uedora? And why is she staying? And what is she thinking? I slow down a little bit and ask her something. What do you think about Uedora? She looks a little confused for a moment, then quietly speaks.
嫌いではない。だが、ここは異国だ。
I do not hate it, but this is a foreign land. I see. It's too bad, but if she still doesn't want to talk, there's nothing I can do about it. I hope that she grows to like Uedora. Is there anything I can do to help make that happen? Oh no, wait. Oh no. It's dawn. I wake up to the sharp sound of the wings being cut and distant heavy breathing. I look out the window and see Uella practicing in the backyard. I watch her dance like swordplay while yawning. Looks like she's hard at work. She's opened up recently. Maybe this is a chance for our relationship to become something much more. Then again, I'll probably annoy her by intruding. Maybe I should let her open up at her own pace. Oh no. Yup, we've reached the choice. The first of two choices that determines route. Okay, hang on. Load. Go back through this. Where's Skip? Just skip through this scene quickly. Okay. So we've hit that point now. And you know what, I think we're pretty much done with the rest of the chapter. There is the arena, but I'll leave the arena for a bit later. Alright, so there we go. This video, when it goes up, will mark your last chance to vote for which route we do first. Because the time has come. Oh, the time has come. So I guess this is a good point for me to stop. I'll be taking my break here. Until next time, guys.